You know, I really thought today was going to be me saying good luck to the Mavericks because I would cheer for them to beat Boston in the finals. But the Timberwolves have life. Physical game last night. Very physical game. Now we come home and we have a chance to really make some history. And if I think there's an NBA team to do it, they're right in front of us. Don't want to get my hopes up too high though. Anyway, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to NFL Start Bench Cut for the first time in like a year or close to it. Definitely haven't done it since the NFL season has ended, and I don't think I did it during the NFL season either. But nonetheless, don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. That's all I got though. Let's get into NFL Start Bench Cut. Alright folks, so for those who are new to the channel and unfamiliar as to how this works, I have like 7 different tabs opened on my computer. Quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, and then we got O-line, D-line, and head coach. What I'll be doing for each page is spinning this wheel 3 times, except for wide receivers I'll be doing it 6 times, and then having to choose to start, bench, or cut the players that we get, and then at the end we'll have 3 different teams. Makes sense? I hope so. So beginning with our quarterbacks, our lovely little group of Brussels sprouts here. I don't know why I said that, but we're gonna give it our first spin. Come on, baby, something good. Well, it's not often we know who we're cutting before it begins, but we do in this situation for certain. Next quarterback. AR, okay. This is interesting, actually. And the third QB. CJ Stroud. Okay, that's a pretty damn obvious one too, if you're asking me. CJ starts, AR goes on the bench, Derek Carr goes to prison. Imagine that quarterback room, man. CJ and AR, you'd almost just have to use them both. You'd have to figure out a way to use them both. Oh, why? But what about me? Get out of Gotham! Alright, so now we are moving on to the running backs, and we're gonna switch it up a little bit with how we decided. So instead of a wheel, it is now flip tiles. James Conner. Next! Bijan, and number 3. Well, I'll be damned. Nicholas Jamal Chubb VIII. Here I thought this was gonna be easy. So we got James Conner, Bijan Robinson, and Nick Chubb. Wow, that's a good group of backs. Unfortunately, as much as I love the guy, I think James got to get cut here. And then I'm put in a really tough spot because night and day if Nick Chubb wouldn't have just broken his leg in 7,415 places, he'd be the start, and he still is because, I mean, if you didn't know, I actually love the man. It's weird, like I admit it is weird, but I love him more than life itself. But he's still gonna remain my start because I think he is gonna come back and still be a beast. However, Bijan gets benched, and if Chubb even looks remotely off of what he should be, Bijan's gonna be starting. I honestly wouldn't blame anybody for starting Bijan over Chubb in this situation. Like, it's crazy for me to put him up here, especially with what happened, but like I said, it's a weird thing I have, and I refuse to not start the best friend that I've never met. Alright, so moving on to wide receivers now, we have 2 rounds of this, and I think we're gonna stick with the flip cards for now because that was fun. So, first wide receiver. Davante Adams. Son of a bitch. Next receiver. I mean, who is that at this point? Christian Kirk? Okay. And last one. Puka. That got real interesting now, didn't it? So round 1, Christian Kirk, again, I have respect for him, but I gotta cut him against Davante Adams and Puka Nacua. Now, when it comes to who I'm keeping, you know, starting, I guess technically I'm keeping them both, but I think I gotta give it to the young buck here. I think I gotta start Puka and bench Davante Adams. And the thing about Adams is, yeah, he's still really good, but any season now, he's gonna start to decline. He is old. I truly believe this was the way. All right, on to round 2. We'll keep the first batch eliminated just to increase, you know, other teams' involvement. So spin it. Tyreek. All right, bet. Number 2, Jamar Chase. Holy shit. And number 3, Michael Pittman. This is another one where it's like, I really like the guy I have to cut, but Pittman compared to Chase and Tyreek, get the fuck out of here. And now we got Tyreek and Jamar, and I want to start Tyreek, but I would be completely contradicting what I just said about Puka and Adams with age and, you know, the young guys. But at the same time, Tyreek just turned 30 years old, and Devontae is gonna be turning 32 in December, so I have a little bit of an argument there. I'm gonna start Tyreek, and we'll bench Jamar Chase, but there's really no wrong answer there. Jamar Chase is an absolute demon. There's some people that I honestly think really underrate him, believe it or not. But that does it for receivers, and I don't think the bench team is looking too bad at all. Okay, now we are moving on to tight ends, and we will return to the wheel for this. So, tight end number 1. Dallas Goedert, okay. Now we got tight end number 2, and no, I ain't talking about your mother. TJ Hawkinson. And tight end number 3. Dalton Kincaid. Interesting and easy. TJ Hawkinson gets the start. Kincaid, whose picture's not on the list, so we're gonna use Dawson Knox, will get the bench. And Goddard, as much as I love him, he gets the cut. I mean, it's no question TJ Hawkinson is the best of the 3, and when it comes to Goddard and Kincaid, I think Kincaid at this point in his career offers a lot more than Goddard does. As good as Goddard is, too, I have a lot of respect for him. It's just the truth. I can already hear the Eagle fans now. You're stupid! You don't know ball.
Has anybody seen Saquon's legs?
All right, now we got the O-line portion of the video. And for this one, we'll be opening boxes. So box number 1, go 8. Well, I know which one the scissors is coming out for. Box number 20. Okay, not terrible. And box number 13, because, you know, Bills fans in 13 have such good karma. And we would get the fucking Patriots. So Miami's O-line gets cut. I'm actually going to give the start to Minnesota, and we will bench New England's O-line. They're not too far apart. Like I said the other week, I think Minnesota's O-line is actually very underrated, and I get to watch quite a bit of them, so I'm going to go ahead and side with them, and that's probably a little biased, but I can live with it. Now we are on to the defensive portion of the video, and we're going to return to the flip tiles. So, defense number 1. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. The Jets. Holy shit. Starting off with a bang. Defense number 2. Patriots. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And defense number 3. Can we get out of the AFC East? Yes, we can. We got the Texans. Oh, shit. Well, we got to take the Jets here. They have arguably one of the best, if not the best, defenses in the league. Then we are going to take Houston, who I think are going to be a bunch of bullies this year. They got a lot better in the offseason. And bottoming, we got the Patriots, who still don't have a bad defense the way it is. And they have one of my favorite corners in the league, Christian Gonzalez, who I think is going to be an absolute nuclear bomb. Not one of these teams has a bad defense. And now we're on the last section, and it is the head coach. Go back to the Wheel of Doom here, and let's get our first one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Harbs. Not a bad start at all. Number 2. Okay. McFragiles and Raheem Morris. All right, great. This is as easy as it could have been. John Harbaugh gets the start. Raheem gets the bench. Mike McDaniel doesn't sniff the team. That's not even close. I mean, everybody knows I hate McDaniel, and I'm not really a fan of Raheem Morris's stint so far as a head coach just because of the Penix decision, but I feel like he's going to do good for the team, and John Harbaugh is the only established, proven head coach out of this trio. Simple! All right, so now we are going to recap the team super quick, and I do want to say usually I put these into Madden and simulate a season, but I deleted that game, and I'm working on a different video that I think you guys are really going to like, so I think this will be it. But for the cut team, we have Derek Carr at quarterback, James Conner at running back, Christian Kirk is our wide receiver 1, Michael Pittman is the wide receiver 2, tight end is Dallas Goedert, O-line is the Dolphins, defense is the Patriots, and head coach is Mike McDonald. Deadass, this is probably a 4 to 5 win team at best. This is not the greatest look at all. Now we are on to the bench team, however, and I think this team is arguably right up there with the start team. Quarterback is Anthony Richardson. Running back is Bijan Robinson. Wide receiver 1 is Devontae Adams. Wide receiver 2 is Jamar Chase. Tight end is Dalton Kincaid. O-line is the Patriots. Defense is the Texans. And head coach is Raheem Morris. I don't see a hole there unless Raheem Morris is ass. That's a 10-win team. Easy. And then ending, we got the start team where we have the starting quarterback as CJ Stroud. Running back is Nicholas Jamal Chubb. Wide receiver 1 is Puka. Wide receiver 2 is Tyreek Hill. Tight end is TJ Hawkinson. O-line is the Vikings. Defense is the Jets. And head coach is John Harbaugh. I'm not gonna lie, I think Bijan would have fit this offense a lot better than Nick Chubb. However, this is a 13-14 win team. Argue with the wall. They're elite! Anyway, guys, that is going to be all for today's video and episode of Start, Bench, Cut. Hope you guys liked it. Make sure to show support. And like I said, I'm working on a video that I think you guys are going to like, but I'm not sure if it's going to be ready by Friday or not. Also, check my Twitter. We might be doing another reaction. However, with everything I said, take it easy. Have a great rest of your week. And as always, I will see you in the next video.